Hey guys, welcome back to Ignite Motorrad. I'm Devashish Puranik, and today we have quite an important bike in the Indian motorcycling scene. Now, we've done quite a few 200cc and 150cc segment bikes, but one we missed out on, and that bike recently got some huge technological upgrades, and we've got the new updated version. That's right, it's the TVS Apache RTR2004V BS6 with riding modes. I hope you enjoy the video. First of all, let's get to the looks of this bike. I think it has a really muscular appearance and has its proportions really well sorted out. The colors and body graphics work quite well as well, and this metallic black and red spec is my personal favorite. Although if you're in the market for the Apache, you should check out the matte blue color too, which is new. The pale gold show-off forks add a classy appeal, and the LED headlight and tail light look really premium as well, while the indicators remain halogens. One thing I really don't like about this bike is the headlight unit. It is an LED and the throw is amazing, but the shape and layout of the headlight is something I really don't like. The LEDs on the top and the overall layout, it just doesn't work for me. In my opinion, the BS4's Apache headlight was much better. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, but except that, I think it's a pretty outstanding looking machine. Now coming to the engine of this bike, it's a 197.75cc 4-valve oil-cooled fuel-injected engine which produces 20.82 PS and 17.25 Newton meters, which is quite a good amount, but it is slightly down on one or two of its rivals. The RTR doesn't get a liquid-cooled engine and has to instead stick to an oil-cooled one. Now liquid cooling is considered better than oil cooling, but in this case I think oil cooling does a pretty good job, and I didn't feel the need for a more advanced cooling system, as this one does its job brilliantly. Now one of the most advanced and desired features on this bike, which is also a segment first, is the introduction of riding modes. Now we saw riding modes on the Apache RR310, and now you get them on the RTR204V as well. You get sport mode, urban mode and rain mode. Now you can vary the horsepower that's being delivered in these modes. So in sport you get the full 20.82 PS and 17.25 Newton meters, whereas in urban and rain you get a reduced power output of 17.32 PS and 16.51 Newton meters and get a better fuel economy. One place where the Apache has its competition completely destroyed is the technology, features and instrument console department. The all-digital instrument console on the new 204V allows you to interact with your bike like never before and gives you a plethora of information and features for you to use. It comes with a speedometer, a tachometer, a fuel gauge, average speed indicator, trip meter, gear position indicator, a clock, of course the riding mode selection, which you can do using a button on the right side of the handlebar. You can toggle between rain, urban and sport using that, and plenty of telltale lights as well. There's a button on the left side of the handlebar too, which allows you to pair your Apache with your phone using Bluetooth and the TVS app. This gives you access to step-by-step navigation, which shows up on the instrument console itself, as well as performance telemetry, essential locations and ride patterns, and the ability to record your rides as well. So I think this bike is really feature loaded, and you can do a lot of cool stuff using the awesome features it has on offer. The new RTR204V comes with show-off front suspension, which is one of the best suspension brands. It also comes with fork protectors, and the front suspension is now adjustable. The rear monoshock is also adjustable, and the overall combination does a really good job of absorbing bumps and potholes, and the bike also feels at home on racetracks and flat straights and even on the twisties. So it's a great and versatile combination. The RTR204V comes with petrol discs at the front and the back, which are better at dissipating heat than regular disc brakes. This bike has dual channel ABS, although now you can buy the RTR in single channel ABS as well, which is 5,000 rupees less than this one. ABS can now be varied. So in sport mode, ABS intrudes the least in your riding to give you maximum control, and in rain mode, it intrudes the most to prevent you from slipping when you brake hard. Urban is a blend of both and it's a moderate amount of ABS intrusion, so that's a really cool feature as well, which comes with the riding mode. Now many people say that one of the shortcomings of this bike is that it does not have a 6th gear, but honestly the 5th gear pulls so hard that it's not a shortcoming at all, and you don't feel the absence of a 6th gear unless you're on the highway and are with one of your mates who has a bike with a 6th gear, in which case the top speed might fall slightly behind. All things considered, a 6th gear would have been much appreciated on the Apache, as it truly helps to bring out that top end performance of the bike. For urban use in this segment, there's really no bike better than this according to me, because the engine is super refined, vibes don't creep in until really high in the RPM band. It comes with a slipper clutch and features like GTT, which is glide through technology, to help you in the city and in traffic so you don't get fatigue. So coming to the verdict, should you buy the new TVS Apache RTR2004V? Now I'm just gonna get straight to the point. This is the most well-rounded and feature-rich motorcycle you can buy in the 200cc segment at a very reasonable price. This bike costs 1.55 lakhs on road Pune, which is only 1000 rupees more than the previous version, which didn't come with the adjustable Showa suspension, the riding modes and the adjustable levers. So it's an awesome deal, to be honest, and in the city it's gonna be really comfortable and unmatched by its competitors. So you should definitely consider this bike, and you can even tour on it, and don't think for a second that the lack of 6th gear is gonna be a problem, because it's just not gonna be. So all in all, I'm gonna say it's almost close to perfection. It's that good. So yeah, definitely go for this bike if you're in the market for this sort of a machine.